Yeah.
Leveraged it to become an international rock star.
I don't...
No, I can't do it. Number 8,
Okay.
fist in mouth. People who can fit their entire fists into their mouths are a rare anomaly. For most, it's a
How?
near impossible feat. The majority of the population can only get half or barely a quarter of their fist into their mouths. Seriously, they've done studies on this stuff. Successfully fitting your entire fist into your mouth requires both a large mouth and small hands. Yep, just like a T-Rex.
Well then,
Although this trick has a slightly sexual connotation, babies are the ones who attempt it the most, usually when teething or discovering their body parts for the first time. If you aren't confident you can pull this off, it's best not to try.
I actually really want
Getting
to try
your
this
fist
now.
stuck in your mouth is kind of frowned upon by the staff at your local emergency room. But if many people have told you that you're annoying or you talk too much, then you should probably learn how to do this. Go
I
on,
think
start practicing.
I think that would just look weird.
Open-eyed sneezing.
But
You know that crazy sensation you feel when you're about to sneeze?
oh yeah,
It's like a particle cannon charging in your nose, preparing to obliterate everything in its path.
it feels
And
so
always
good.
seems to come about when you're somewhere quiet or crowded, like a library or crowded train carriage. Have you ever noticed that the overwhelming majority of humans sneeze with their eyes closed? Try it
Nope.
yourself. It's nearly impossible to launch a spread fire of mucus with your eyes open. One popular schoolyard theory is that this is to prevent your eyes from popping out, which actually happened in one astonishing
What?
1882 case. This phenomenon is called eyeball subluxing. Most experts believe our eyes clamp shut during a sneeze because of an involuntary reflex sent from the sneeze center of our brains. This may be the body's way of preventing germs from entering the eye. Thanks, brain. You're always looking out for us. Number
That
6.
is crazy. Just imagine your eye just popping out.
Nose twitching.
Whoa.
Although this is on the more common side, not everyone has the ability to twitch or wiggle their nose like the iconic character Samantha did every time she appeared on screen in Bewitched. Some people have trouble flaring their nostrils for the same reason. However, as with several items on
Oh,
this
rabbits
list,
are so cute.
it's something that can be learned. Worth doing, too, as it's a pretty endearing little trick. I mean, it looks cute when rabbits do it. Speaking of Bewitched, here's some fun trivia. Elizabeth Montgomery, the actress who played Samantha, got so sick of fans asking her to twitch her nose that she refused to do it once the series had ended. I think she still has nightmares about being chased by giant twitching noses. Number 5. Autofellatio. Autofellatio is the shameful act of a man performing oral sex on himself. It's something that many men have probably contemplated since the first time they saw a dog lick its own privates.
No.
And cynics would say it's the real reason men practice yoga. According to sex researcher Alfred Kinsey, 2 to 3 out of every 1,000 men have the flexibility to perform this act.
Bruh.
The number that have injured their backs trying is unknown.
Why would you want to do that to
According to a
yourself?
popular myth, alternative rocker Marilyn Manson had his lower vertebrae removed so he could perform autofellatio. That's hardcore.
That's not
Number
true.
4.
That's not
Tickle
true.
yourself. We all have ticklish spots that friends and loved ones love to zero in on. Being tickled makes us laugh, squirm, and sometimes pee a little. And if you're anything like me, it makes you reflexively
Cookies.
punch and kick everyone within reach.
Whoa.
Being tickled is one of the most vulnerable states we can find ourselves in. But, unfortunately, you're out of luck if you want to have a good, clean, solo tickle session. On paper it might sound easy to do, but in practice it's nearly impossible to genuinely tickle yourself to the point of laughter, because you will always brace for the touch. This is because of an area at the back of the brain called the cerebellum. The cerebellum plays a role in monitoring movements, and studies have shown that it can predict sensations caused by our own movements, but not someone else's. Unless there is a disconnect between you and your subconscious mind, your touch will always be anticipated.
Aw.
Number 3. Raise one eyebrow. Raising your eyebrows suggestively
do
or
it.
in bewilderment is one awesome life skill. Virtually everyone can raise both eyebrows, but only a portion of the population can raise one at a time.
It's easy.
That is, without moving the other at all.
Oh.
Those with the power to manipulate a single brow can usually only do it with one of our 2 eyebrows. However, with practice you can build up the connection between your nerves and muscles and be cocking eyebrows with the best of them.
Today's Best Western is more rewarding than ever. Save up to 15% and get 1,000 bonus rewards points. Book now at bestwestern.com.
It's believed raising your eyebrows is an evolutionary trait, as mandrills, baboons, and capuchin monkeys raise their eyebrows as a threat gesture.
Oh.
Number 2. Lick your elbow. Your tongue and your elbow are tragic lovers who desperately want to be together, but can't because their disapproving parents, your mouth and arm, won't let them. It's just about impossible for people to lick their elbows. Try it now. Just make sure you're alone though, or you may be
I've
committed.
tried this before.
Apparently there are techniques that can be learnt to get around this, but most require you to have been blessed with a particularly short upper arm or an abnormally long tongue. Guinness World Records staff receive 5 claims a day from people who think they're special because they can lick their elbows. For most people, though, elbows and saliva are destined never to meet. Number 1.
There all my
Gleeking.
dreams go.
Gleeking is the hottest new trend. All the kids are doing it. It's better than twerking and planking, and even better than the moonwalk.
There's nothing
Gleeking
better
is
than
the term
twerking.
for when you project saliva from the submandibular gland after compressing it with your tongue. This means you stimulate the saliva glands under your tongue to spit a concentrated jet of saliva. Yes, like a camel. Sometimes this happens by accident when you yawn or when you're being operated on at the dentist. But doing it deliberately and at will is a skill very few possess. It requires dedication and tongue dexterity. Some say gleeking is easier to do after eating sweet or tangy candy. If you think the word gleek is some newfangled internet term, it may interest you to learn that it appeared in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. A character named Bottom says, "Nay, I can gleek upon occasion." Of course, it meant something entirely different there, but Shakespeare's still down with the kids. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bruh. So yeah, this video was actually pretty cool. Like honestly, I did not know that some people can fit their whole wrists into their mouth. Like that is crazy. So let me know down below in the comments if you can do any of them, and if so, which ones, because I actually really want to know. But hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to smash that like button. I shall see you guys and girls in my next video, but until then, don't forget to stay beautiful, smile, and be happy. I'm out. Peace. What is up, you guys and girls? Vlad here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today, by popular request, we're gonna be watching some F-girl musicallys. If you don't know that, I can't really say the full word because like I like to keep it friendly and stuff on this channel. But we're gonna be watching some musicallys of what people consider to be F-girls. Now as I said before, I don't want to curse, but an F-girl is basically like an F-boy, except it's like a girl. And you guys know that I hate being judgmental. I don't like to call people names. I don't like to bully. So that's why I'm gonna give every girl in this compilation a chance, because I don't want to go in biased and be like, oh, she's a hoe when she's not really, just because the title says that. So everybody gets a fair chance. But yeah, guys and girls, let's not waste any more time and let's get right into the video. Alright, here we go. I'm not really sure what to expect, because honestly I think like an F-girl is a girl that like shows too much cleavage and acts a certain kind of way, but dancing is just cool. See, she's definitely not a, like, I'm not gonna curse, but she's not a, you know what, because like she can actually dance. I might have a, no, she can dance too. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think we have found one. Notice how she doesn't know how to dance that well, but her cleavage is exposed. That's an F-girl.
I don't worry about nothing. I am wearing a nada. I'm sitting pretty impatient, but I know you got it.
She's not an F-girl.
Putting them out there, but I can't stand this life alone. And I don't need no explanation. 'Cause baby, you're the
I wonder who like found all these and put them in the compilation. He was like the F-girl decider. She's not an F-girl though, you can't really know. Okay, maybe a little, but it's part of the dance. Yeah, Yeah, we have found another one. That's two. Not one, but two.